time we find ourselves at Motegi. I'll be using a McLaren GT3 with a fixed setup. Without further ado, let's get into it. So for turn 1, I aim to brake between the 150 markers. I trail brake all the way past the first apex. I downshift to third. Then I pick up the throttle back before the second apex. For the second double apex, I aim to brake at the 100 marker. I downshift all the way to second gear. Once again, I trail brake just about past the apex, down to second gear. I aim to get to the outside curb. Avoid the gravel on the outside, otherwise that's just going to kill your momentum. Now this left-hander is just about flat. I think I do a little lift to manage it. It can be a bit sketchy, so it's important to get the right line through this segment. So just be gentle with the steering and your inputs. For this fast right-hander, I aim to brake at the 100 once again. I downshift to second. I clip the inside curb on the apex for a little more rotation. For the first part of the S's, I aim to brake at the beginning of this curb on the right. I downshift to second gear, and I make sure to hug the inside curb to gain a little more rotation. For the second part of the S's, I do a little dab on the brakes to get some rotation, once again hugging the inside curb, and I slowly build up the throttle. For the first hairpin here, I aim to brake before the 50 or the beginning of this curb. There's actually quite a few references here. There's the white line, the curb, and the 50. So make sure you take advantage of those reference points during your races. For the second hairpin, I aim to brake before the 50 board. I downshift to second gear, aiming for a late apex, making sure to hug the inside curb again. For this fast right-hander, I aim to brake before the 100 board. It's important not to outbrake yourself here because it'll really kill your apex speed. I downshift to second, and once again hugging the inside curb for a little extra rotation. This corner is flat out. Now for the last chicane, there isn't really a clear reference point for braking, so I aim to begin braking when I start straightening out my wheel. It's a light braking zone. You can cut a lot of the chicane here. And then in between the two apexes, I downshift to second gear. Again, soft braking, and I cut a lot of that curb. And that's a track guide for Motegi. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a good week ahead of you for the final week of the season, and I'll see you in the next one.